Hey everybody, my name is Abingdon and you are in Doha, Qatar with me. We just arrived for the World Cup and I'm going to take you on a tour of Doha. It's our first day in town. I'm here with two friends and my husband. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of heat, a lot of camels, and definitely some great football. So come along and let's go check out Qatar. There are cats everywhere and I'm all about it. This is our place for our stay in Doha. What we did is we rented an apartment that they built specifically for the World Cup. So this is what the place looks like. Bedroom, I hope your guys' room is clean. And then here is the bathroom that has the shower in it, a bidet and a toilet. So, and then you have our room, which also looks very similar to Katrina and Jake's. And then this is the kitchen. And we already grabbed some snacks from last night, had our coffee this morning. I cannot wait to have all the Turkish coffee that they have out here. They also have a laundry machine for us too, which is nice. So, pretty good.
I really want to go sandboarding. I cannot wait to just ride a board in the dunes. I'm super excited for that.
In Qatar, what is the one thing you want to do?
Sandboarding. Come on now.
And how about you, Jake? What's the number one thing for you?
To see all the stuff. I just like seeing stuff.
This guy's really loud. Right now we're at the Souq Waqif. Souq Waqif is a traditional marketplace here in Doha, and Souq means marketplace. So haggling is expected. This is one of the places that you can get souvenirs, you can get spices, you can get really good food, anything, apparently.
I picked up the official local clothing for men, so now I'm one of them. Slowly they're accepting me into their society, and things are going great.
Do you know what this is called?
It's like THUBE, I don't know how to pronounce it.
THUB. Okay. And what did it set you back at?
Like $45, American dollars.
We're gonna head back to the apartment, change into our US jerseys, our kits, because the US is playing Netherlands tonight. And then we're gonna go to the fan festival and we'll show you where everybody kind of convenes to see the games. It's like a whole big area dedicated to watching the games. We're gonna go check that out tonight and watch the game there, hopefully with a whole bunch of other USA fans, because there are a ton of them around. And then that'll be the end of day one. So let's go get ready for the game. We are at the fan festival. It's kind of like an area where you can watch the game and there's a lot of entertainment going on. So right now the US is playing Netherlands. We're gonna go enjoy the game and hopefully the US will win. so far. I take that back. The U.S. is now down to nothing. So that's the halftime. We'll go get some drinks, and hopefully we'll pick it up in the second half. One of the big questions has been whether or not you can drink during the World Cup, because very controversially, Qatar and FIFA announced that there was going to be no alcohol sales like 2 days before the games. But it wasn't alcohol sales all over Qatar, it was just in the stadiums. So they have, at these fan festivals, Budweiser is one of the major sponsors. It's like mini golf but with football.
But it's a lose-lose for me.
I kind of expected it, so I was hoping for the best, obviously cheering for the U.S., but that's okay. They had a good World Cup. So we're going to check out the fan festival. There's live music, there's games, and it's just, everybody out here is just having a really good time. So we're going to go check it out, and we'll show you what it's all about. We just had a phenomenal day yesterday exploring, kind of getting our bearings and seeing the fan festival. So today we're going to do something even better, and it's one of my favorite things to do whenever I explore a city, and that is take the scooters. We're going to go to a mosque, we're going to go to the Pearl, and then we're also going to go to a dive center and we're going to go diving. So stick with us and we'll see Doha and Qatar from a scooter. So we got here, and when we arrived, they had Katrina and I go into a separate room and dressed us appropriately. How hot are you right now?
Pretty hot.
I'm pretty hot right now too. They supply these, which is really nice. So if you want to go to a mosque and visit it, you're more than welcome as somebody who is not Muslim, and they'll give you the proper attire. Jake, yesterday, already got his proper attire, so he's fine. But when we go in, there's a separate ladies' entrance, there's a separate ladies' prayer room to where the men are. Any expectations?
Cool architecture. Yeah, I'm just ready to zen out and see the architecture.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's go do it. So I have to show you this because we just had breakfast, and across the street, almost every United States like franchise of restaurant is here. So if you were concerned about eating food in the Middle East and not having those home staples that you're used to, fear not, my friend, because you've got everything. Check this out. So if you look over there, there's TGI Fridays, there's McDonald's, right across the street right here, look at this, Burger King, and then over there is Applebee's. And even crazier, if you look down a little bit further, I don't know if you can see it from here, but that's a Toys R Us. And Toys R Us, I mean, those are extinct in the United States, but apparently you've got a Toys R Us here too. So, yes, so many U.S. options for food, fast food, restaurants. It's all right here. We're gonna go scuba diving.
Yeah?
I'm super excited. This is the place to go for ATV riding, the sand safari, all those things that you see where you can go riding around in ATVs, four-wheelers through the sand dunes. This is all down here. Also, lots of camels. Camel races are down here too. These guys are all trying to find dune boarding, which is basically like snowboarding but on sand dunes. And yeah, we'll check it out. So we're at their National Museum. It's an absolutely stunning building. There's very, very few places in the world that are created like a piece of art like this. Let's go see the National Museum and go learn about Qatar.
Let's check it out.
so we just came out of the National Museum, and right now we are going to take the metro because we're going to start heading towards the stadium. All right, guys, we are walking into Lusail Stadium. This is where the championship game is going to be, and we're about to watch the last game of the round of 16, which is Portugal versus Switzerland. Every other team has been decided, and this has been the craziest World Cup. There have been so many upsets. So hopefully tonight, I'm sure, will be an incredible game. Did Morocco win?
Yes.
Morocco won. They just beat Spain, which is insane. It went all the way through to penalty shots.
It's not insane. Spain is not a good team.
Spain is not a good team. That's what he says. And it's, I mean, you got to admit, Spain is ranked higher than Morocco, so
Yeah,
it was a bit of a surprise.
But you know, the last World Cup 2018, they draw 2-2.
That's true.
Yes,
That's
yes,
very
yes,
true.
yes.
Morocco is a
But
strong
you
team.
see
They're
the-
going
the
on.
difference is the goalkeeper of Morocco.
He's amazing.
And Spain is in a lot of pressure. You can see they're in a lot of pressure.
Absolutely.
Spain. That's why they lost.
Now, how many World Cups have you been to?
2014, 2018, and now 2022.
So you were in Brazil,
In Brazil, in Russia,
Yeah.
and now in Qatar.
and will you be in North America next time?
Yes.
So anyway, so we are in front of Lusail Stadium. We're gonna go in. We're about an hour ahead of the match, and there's a few things that I think are really exciting about this match and about this World Cup. We were talking about some of the firsts that this World Cup is doing, is having, is experiencing, and it is the very first Arab country to host the World Cup this year in Qatar. It's also the first winter World Cup, but of course, if they were to have it here in the summer, it would have been way too hot to play. All the stadiums are air conditioned. There's 8 stadiums that they built, and I believe they refurbished one of them, and then the 7 are brand new builds. So Lusail here is where the championship is going to be. So we're going to go inside, and I'll show you a little bit about what it looks like. It can sit over, I think, close to 90,000 fans, so that's pretty awesome. traffic to get back to Doha, but this was awesome. I'm so glad we came. Okay, so we're on our last day of our visit here to Qatar, and we're going to be spending most of it at the Pearl, which is a really, really interesting, beautiful complex of buildings, commercial and residential, that's built on the water. So it's all man-made. A lot of the teams are staying. This is where a lot of the celebrities are staying. When you compare it to the rest of Doha, this is definitely, it seems like it's the Beverly Hills of Qatar. The Pearl is the first urban development project in Qatar offering freehold ownership, and it's the largest marina in Qatar. It's got over 33,000 current residents, and then you have over 15 million visitors coming to the Pearl every year. And if you're coming to Qatar for any type of visit, this is honestly probably the nicest part of Qatar, I would say. Out of all the places that I've seen, this seems like the nicest. So we are at the end of our trip here in Doha. What did you guys think?
Oh, the city's beautiful. People are lovely. The sand excursions are my favorite.
If my expectations were here, this trip was like there.
The activities are really fun. I thought the organization from a city standpoint compared to the last World Cup we went to was really nice here.
This has been a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this and learned a little bit about Qatar, learned a little bit about the World Cup, and if you do like episodes like this, then hit the bell to get notified of future episodes. We go on adventures all around the world with women doing non-traditional things. A lot of them are our customers for the watch company, and we also do a lot of episodes on watches. So if you like watches, traveling, exploring, then this is definitely a channel you're going to want to check out. So from Qatar, from Doha on the World Cup, cheers. We'll see you guys on the next episode.